Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you all doing? Why does it seem so quiet? It's because I guess the last couple of days we've been doing gaming stuff, so I guess it just doesn't have that same oomph at the beginning. Great to see you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome each and every one of you. It's great to have you. It is Tek Talk Tuesday, our favorite day of the week. We get to talk YouTube with you guys. Not only do we answer your questions, you guys answer ours. You guys help each other out. All that good stuff, whether you just got into YouTube or been into it for years, this is a great time to hang out with each other for sure. It's great to have you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. The Wise Temple, welcome, but please, no numbers. That will get you definitely timed out. Just hang cool.
For those of you that join us for the first time during our game nights, this is not a game night. This is where we are YouTubers helping YouTubers. This is your chance to ask your questions about YouTube and get to know some recent hot changes that might apply to you. So stick around. It, might not be as entertaining, maybe, but still useful for YouTube.
Oh my God, you sound so public radio right now. And the top of the hour, we're going to be talking to Joan from Loma, Arkansas, who's going to teach us how to knit with kittens singing at the same time.
Well, was it bad?
No, it was very, very nice. It was very, yeah. I just kind of fell into a bit of a trance.
Oh,
this siren song, as I call it.
Yes, thank you. Well, thank you for the compliment.
It's great to have you all in. Hope you're doing fantastic and looking forward to hanging out with you folks tonight. And like I say, learning some from you guys. I know you always bring a lot to the table. That's what makes it so amazing. It's great to see you all. And right off the bat, folks, if you can hit that like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. We'd appreciate it. That really makes a big difference, a huge difference, a gigantic difference. You know what else makes a big difference?
What?
Helping somebody hit 1K. All right, folks, we're going to jump out of this mode for a second. We're going to jump back into exciting, over-the-top Pusa Studios for a minute and help out a channel hit 1K. Husband versus wife, folks, is on the way to 1K. And this number should be updating. There we go. That's right. Only 8 to go, folks. Let's help them, folks. Grab them up. Husband versus wife, 992. You know we do it. No numbers in here, but if you are 20 or less from the rounded 1,000, we'll bring you up and so we can celebrate with you all, folks. So great way to kick off the day. Grab up husband versus wife with only 8 away from the big 1K, folks. From the big 1K. There you go. What a great way to kick things off. Good to see you. Give me my Tek Talk GKR Scratch family. I love it. Jim the Explorer, please do not ask for that. That will get you timed out. Thank you very, very much. Husband versus wife, how are you? Great to see. Husband versus wife's up here. Oh my God, so much excitement. I can't even think straight. I'm going to say hello to all you great folks in just a minute. But in the meantime, 1,000. There we go. Husband versus wife. 1,000 subscribers. Grab them up if you don't have them. Celebrate with them if you do, folks. And Kentucky Life, welcome, and you were the 1,000 subscriber. That is awesome. Great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yes, folks, we don't do numbers, except if you're 20 or less away from the next rounded 1,000. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 87,000, whatever the number, we'll give you a speed pass so we can all celebrate with you. So flood the chat with emojis for husband versus wife. Unless you haven't grabbed them up, grab them first, and then only flood it with emojis, guys. Celebration, husband versus wife. Congratulations on hitting the big 1K. Well done. Onwards and upwards to bigger and better things. Good job.
I see emojis in the chat. Yes, lottery of life. It's lit. Congratulations once again, husband versus wife.
And your views are fantastic, by the way. Right now, you should be getting about 100 would be in the average, and you're bringing in 280, 321, 312, 307. Fantastic work. Really awesome. You're in 30%. That's a really good place to be, so keep it up. Keep being amazing. Congratulations, guys. Congratulate husband versus wife on hitting 1K. That is awesome. Well done, well done. A great channel, and keep up the great work. Fantastic stuff. So happy for you, and keep it up, keep it up. And I'm going to keep the echo on for a second because I got another quick shout out. In case you haven't been around a while, we have a new game that we play at the end of every live stream, and yes, it'll be the same tonight. The last person to leave a comment in the chat, will get a free shout out on our next live stream. And tonight's winner is no other than Magnolia Money, folks. Magnolia Money was the last person to make a comment. There you go. There's the screenshot. So we're going to put up the link for Magnolia Money. Make sure to grab her up. And make sure you're here tonight to grab the last comment as well. It's unbelievable watching people compete for it. More and more staying for it. And it is so much fun because it goes a couple of minutes after we end our stream. So congratulations, Magnolia Money. Fantastic stuff. Great job. And it's great to see all you folks in here. Really awesome, folks. We have over 70 in, and it's only 6 minutes on the board. So make sure to let people know what's going on. Hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends. The more, the merrier, the better the conversation. Some great folks in here. It's a pleasure to have you all. I'm going to say hi to you all in just a minute. And also, don't forget to grab up Magnolia Money, who is our shout out of the day for being the last comment in the chat. And that's going to happen tonight as well when this live stream is almost over. So the last one really gets to say they've seen it right off to the very end.
Yes, that's very true.
They've tied it off with a bow and all that
guys,
stuff.
That's why we share our screenshot, because once again, the same as always, a wheel of shoutouts. We see one thing and you see something else, and 10 other people see 10 different other, because people have been sending me screenshots. Well, all of those screenshots, each and every one of them is completely different from each other. So we can only go by what we see, and that's why we share it, guys. It's just a fun game. I hope you have fun with it.
If anybody doesn't understand, it's the lag of your computer. It's the time it takes from your computer to get to the internet before it runs through your connection. That's why for yours, you're always going to be closer to the top, for instance, on the wheel and that, because for you have the shortest distance to see it back. But Xenia and I sitting beside each other, very same internet connection, do not get the exact same. We're closer, but it's not identical. So that's why when she's like counting if it's a bigger number to make sure I don't miss one, she's actually looking, you'll watch her eyes, she's watching my chat, not hers, for that simple reason. So there we go. Fan went off. There we go. It's great to see all you folks. Hope you're doing fantastic. We're going to get into our topic in just a couple of minutes, and then after that, the floor is yours. We're going to discuss YouTube and all the questions that go with it, everything you guys bring. Looking forward to it. So there was a commercial before this that I thought was Pusa Studios. I thought had another commentator.
It's definitely not ours. We don't have commercials.
No, definitely.
So I want to know what it was for, because it definitely wasn't for us.
If there's anything, a link or anything you can find to it, please let us know. It was for another social media platform.
The art of handmade dolls and stuff, we did talk about that a little bit Monday, I guess. I'll definitely talk about that later on as well. But hold on. You're not the only one, and you can get through it. And King and Queen, oh my goodness, TPC Collector, I don't know which way you're looking at. Where do you see any royalties here?
Oh my God.
We're about to have royalties here in Canada with Prince Harry and his wife and son.
And there was a breakup today of one as well from Canada.
Prince Philip?
think. He's
I don't know all of them.
Yeah, he's a 16th or something like that in line or something like, and he refused the royal duties. He married a girl from Point Clare here in the West Island, and they announced this morning that they're breaking up. So
Unfortunately, there was a third person apparently involved, but we don't know from which side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's as far as I read.
He must have had his royal scepter or something like that.
Yeah, well, maybe, or I don't know. But that's what they said. Pixelby Teaching and Learning is here. Thank you so much. Why would we have any questions about YouTube? Everything is simple and clear as water with this platform. I know.
Wow, it was like Sprinks said you could get real views. It was odd.
Yeah, Sprizzy.
That's what it was. Yes,
Everybody's talking about that Sprizzy thing. Yeah, I checked it out. Doesn't seem to me something that you should be using.
No.
But I guess YouTube approves it. If it is okay with the ad, I don't know.
That's also a debate that's been going around too about what YouTube is okaying for ads as well and stuff like that. It's great to see you all. Philip Cochran, one of those channels that got us off the ground when there was 4 or 6 people in the chat. Philip Cochran was one of those gentlemen and ladies, excuse me. Well, there was mostly gentlemen at first. We had a real issue when we got started, but then we got it fixed and back. We went live, and we all of a sudden lost almost all of our female viewers, which was very strange because before that we were doing cinematography. But we got it back. It took about 3 months, but now we're above the average, or we were last month. Now I shouldn't talk about this month. I haven't gone back and checked the gender division one yet. But nonetheless, it's great to see you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. What a pleasure to have you all. I think it's time to say some hellos in here. Where are we here? Let's see who we got. In here. Who's in the... Oh, my God, we got 70 in the box. We got 70 in the box. There we go. I've heard somebody else say that. It cracks me up. Will's Petting Zoo and Garden is in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got Unicorp's Tales in the house. TriStar Travelers, another channel from very early on. Fantastic to see you. We got TPC Collectors in the house. We got the Wise Temple. Welcome. The Trips, folks. And they are a trip. They live up to the name. They're not fooling. We got the Popcorn Kit in the house. How are you? Great to see you. We got the Life of S&R. The Art of Handmade Dolls and Stuff is with us, folks, as well as the Ancient Alternative View. We have Skywatcher Sandra in the house. She is such a sweetie. We have Sean, the Great Gamer. We have RB Fun TV. Welcome. We have Quicksilver in the house. We got Punchy Paints with us, folks. That's right, as well as Pixel Pia Teaching and Learning. She loves Tek Talk Tuesday. She's like the poster girl for Tek Talk Tuesday. We got PD Tech. Oh, God. Hit the deck, everybody. Hit the deck. It's a unicorn on top of that.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Punchy Pants, thank you so much for the first unicorn of the night. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Thank you.
She's really in public radio tonight.
Yeah, that's my goal.
You're freaking me out.
Goal of the year is to become NPR. So.
There you go. You're freaking me out. Hello, Cochran. Once again, great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got PD Tech in the house. We got Aussie Alchemist in the house. We have our family, our journey with us. Nomad Unbroken Live. There is the man, one of the highest ranking winners on the wheel.
Apparently he's not here, so.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah.
Oh, Nomad. Oh, he's nomaded himself away around from the channel. Let's go. I get it. Mud Nuts Reviews, how you doing? Great to see you. We have Mountain View Turning in the house. We have more Eats with us, folks. That's right, as well as Madam Pango. We got Lynn Wright, Glizzbug. I hope Glizzerbug. I'm never sure I'm pronouncing that probably. I hope I'm saying it right, but it's great to have you in here. Lottery of Life, how are you? Life of MC, she is in the house. She is awesome, folks. Want to know about high-end fashion and that? We have Cardoso Media, a channel, our poster channel for a long time. We tell people to do great content, only to find out he was even better than we thought because he was doing all of it on phone for that whole time. Unbelievable talent. Junk Pick is in the house, back from a trip to Montreal, back in New Jersey. Good to see you. Inspired John is in the house, folks, and he is inspiring housewives across America through his TikTok channel and as well here on YouTube. How are you, Inspired John? He's a funny guy. You got to check him out. HTV is in the house. How you doing? Great to see you. Haunted by Hauntas is with us, folks. We got Goose Sports in the house. We got JKR, Scratch Family. We got Get in Shape, feeling great. We got Foul Fish with us. We have Flippin' Frozen. That's right. You heard me right. Exploration with Erica UK is back. It's great to have you back. We have Dennis Acosta, OFW Vlogs in the house. We have Serena Last. I'm never sure how to pronounce it properly, but it's a beautiful name. I like the spelling. We have Crazy Cajun in the house. How are you? We got Christopher's Adventures. We have Chills TV. And Kane Sample in the house. And Caffeine Queen. CC is in the house. As well as Brant Ariels. Gary the Man is here. We got Bougie Boy 2001. We got Blue Tea Idaho with us, folks. That's right. You heard me right. As well as BB Scratching, ASMR, Curiosity, and another challenge to jump. These things are flipping all over the place, folks. I hope you guys are not getting bumped out of here and that. If you are, sorry about that. Wish we could change that, but we're not going anywhere. So just make sure to keep checking. Hitting that refresh. Command R. F5 on the PC. Command R on Mac. And of course, this. If you're on phone. Oh my God, almighty life of MC. Oh God, this guys, hit the deck.
Our number one fan of the day. Super Sticker Super Chat, Life of MC, number one fan. Thank you so much to Life of MC. She's been so kind, so generous to us. Thank you so much. You truly are our number one fan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Life of MC. We're going to run Life of MC's link for. Thank you so very much for that. You are way, way, way too kind. Do appreciate it. Nathan T just vlogged this. Hello, Pusa. And on the chat, big thumbs up for you all. Work can't stay, but have a great stream. Thank you so very much. You shared on the community stream as well. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much, and I hope work goes well. I hope it's not too brutal. I hope you have a good one. I'm doing good. Oh, Philip and them. I'm lurking. I'm lurking in people's conversations, folks. Check that out. We had a minor accident. A bus was broke down, sticking out of the road without warning, triangles or anything. Caught my mirror, glass inside, truck everywhere.
Oh my God, are you guys okay? Did you get cut by the glass or anything? Oh my God. And also we've seen a message from Arthur Moorhead.
Yes, Arthur, if you're still in here, so sorry to hear that, but glad everything is okay and that. Sorry to hear about your heart attack and that. But we're glad that you're here and you're bound. And sorry you had to spend your birthday in the hospital. That really does suck. Sorry to hear that. Brandon said, Ksenia didn't make my dog bark yet tonight. I don't know. She's very subdued about it. I don't know. It's freaking me out.
Well, like I said, my goal of the year is to become an NPR. So I'm training for it. You know, I have been training my voice. I've been setting my voice to it. And so now I'm kind of putting it into practice. Paul Murray is here. Let's the game begin. And apparently Inspired John sent you some Van Halen stuff on Instagram, so you'll have to get Instagram.
Oh, I have to get Instagram?
Well, you have to look into Instagram. There's some Van Halen stuff. They're from Inspired John for you.
I'm going to open up Instagram so I have it for after. I will definitely check that out.
Thank you, Life of MC. And guys, for those of you that are just coming in, we're going to be talking about the new, and it's nothing to do with COPA. Brand new changes to the ad policies coming up. Once again, this is one of those things that I think later on we're going to say, we called it. Just like those advertisements on greenhouse gas and climate change that we talked about a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
So stick around. It's going to be interesting. And, of course, your questions and answers on Q&A. So if you do have a question, you already can put it in the chat, and I will copy it over on my little notepad here so we can answer it through the show. I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Laj, how you doing? It's great to see you. It says NPR, not or ASMR asking.
Oh, yeah, I love ASMR. I'm addicted to ASMR. I so could do ASMR.
Paul Murray, by the way, it's good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing fantastic. Paul does some amazing ship videos, by the way, guys. I never mentioned that much about him. Paul, we got to get you, though, an avatar because you got a lot of videos, so I want people to check them out. The mirror and glass was kind of inside the truck everywhere. Could have ended a lot worse than it did. No one was seriously injured. Well, that is the main thing, but unbelievable. No triangles, no nothing. It's amazing some of the stuff you see on the road, that is for sure.
Skywatcher Sandra says that Andrew is a great motivator for us. That is awesome.
Well, thank you so much. That is so kind of you to say. Well, you guys motivate us. Never forget that. It's always, always, always a two-way street, folks. And I can never stress that enough. That's why I always say tonight, I love Tek Talk Tuesday because I always say it's like a Blue Wrench group. It's a union meeting. It's a union hall meeting. We're all together, all under one roof, all connected by being YouTubers, discussing YouTube, learning from each other, helping each other, the true spirit of creators. It's our favorite night of the week. Josh and Kaylee, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Always great to have you in the house. North of 54 Cinematography. Great to see you. I'm not sure if I said hi to you earlier. If not, I don't mind saying hi to you again. That's an Interstate Pusa Studios. Regarding what you just said about what you see on the road. Oh, I know.
As a paramedic, I'm sure you see stuff there.
As a side note to a lot of people, as a truck driver, I don't do it anymore, but people like to crap on truck drivers, but 95% of the accidents in North America that happen with a truck, the truck driver is not at fault. 95% of the accidents involving an 18-wheeler are not the fault of the truck driver. Little interesting tidbit. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm just going through some of the comments here and that. You guys are absolutely awesome. It's great to have you in here. So many great folks. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Tweet it out. Tell everybody about it. Let them know what's going on. The more people in here, the better the conversation. You got friends you think that want to learn a bit more about YouTube, got questions asked and stuff like that. Make sure to send them over. We'd love to see them. The Barnyard Chickens, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. If there's anybody else we haven't said hi to, let us know, folks. 157 days to Roger Palooza. Are you going? We're going to try, but that's a busy season for us, so we can't plan that far ahead. We're
and
always
hot, I can warn you. Unless it's raining, it's going to be super hot.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Would love to, though. It was so much fun there 2 previous times that we visited there. So
if we can make it, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
That's probably the best answer. People are crazy around trucks. Makes me so mad. Thanks for putting that truth there.
Yeah.
TriStar Travelers, definitely. No problem. I know you guys know about it as well, more than anybody. Your husband's a truck driver. Beyond the Veil Investigations, how are you? Great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. That was hard for me because I drove truck, and then later on I ended up working at that music where I'm working in a corporate office and hearing people complain about trucks all the time. And from both sides like that, my opinion was not the one shared by most of them, but I made mine quite clear how I felt. Graceful Spirit and Ray, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Queen Helen Casey, how are you? Just leave the ridiculous trolls at the curb. That's a good place for trolls. That's where they belong. That's where they belong. It just seems like the numbers of them keep growing. Who else am I missing? Anybody else, folks? It's great to have you guys in here. Our Haunted Travels, another channel that got us off the ground, folks. Early on guest leaders, and they're absolutely fantastic. Sorry, forgot to do that. Stopping in while the wifey makes dinner. Hashtag Parapeeps raid.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our Parapeeps. Did you guys were live today? All right, okay. Oh, well, thank you so much. I forgot it. You're live on Tuesdays. Well, thank you so much for coming over here.
That is so kind.
Panic Deep Paranormal. I'm still calling you by your old name, guys. That's the place where I hang out on Fridays. No, on Saturdays. On Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. My haunted pleasure. My me time.
You guys are awesome. So kind. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing great. That was so kind. Appreciate that. LMR Collins, 1966. Greetings from St. John's, Newfoundland. Greetings to you. I watched a video from there where they got all that huge snowstorm. They had on an excavator, Snow Mountain, which we get here, but that was just in the parking lot of the Canadian Tire. They literally had an excavator piling on top.
Oh my God.
Unreal.
Behind the haunting, I'll have to go and rewatch.
Oh my God, what is she crazy?
And Pixel be teaching and learning between running back and forth from her duties and being an amazing human being is also giving us a super sticker super chat. Isn't that amazing? Super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat. Yes, you are amazing. Sending you so many hugs.
Okay.
And love.
I can't believe what's
much.
coming out of my
Super
mouth.
sticker
I
super
can't
chat.
believe what's coming out of my mouth. God help me, I can't believe what's coming out of my mouth. But give it to them. Come on now. Let's go. Another try at that. Let's up it. Let's get this here whole NPR thing for as far as super chats is freaking me out.
I think I should just save my throat now.
No. I insist. We're gonna do this right now for Pixel PM. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop the music. There we go. All right, the floor is yours. Give it all you got.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. You are so amazing. Pixel Pia teaching and learning. Thank you so much for that. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much.
There we go. I can't believe I just did that. I don't know.
I can't believe it either.
I think maybe I.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. We'll have Paul Murray dropping his mic. Thank you so much for that super sticker, super chat. Paul Murray, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God Almighty. Thank you guys so much. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. You're absolutely awesome. And yeah, I can't believe that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not feeling well. There could be all kinds of reasons. That would be like doing this. But like this. All right, guys, it's time to spin the wheel. Let's get another channel up on the board. Woohoo! We're gonna do this right now. That's why. So I just had to jump in and save that energy. So there you go. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul Murray. Thank you very much, Pixel Pia. You guys are both too kind to us. Too kind to us. Thank you so very much. Oh my God.
And
Wait. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this together. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. Let me get this for a second.
Oh, we have a double.
Oh, okay. Then even better reason to do it. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Same time. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much to Life
I got
of
ripped off.
MC.
What's going on?
Thank you so much
my
for
horn?
that super sticker, super chat.
There we
You're
go.
so amazing.
There we go.
Thank you so much. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Paul Murray, keep it up. Thank you so much for that super sticker, super chat. You guys are super amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, the hands are necessary.
There we go. There is a double whammy. There you go. I think we're on to something now.
Yeah.
That's right. We've took an annoying to a whole new level. That's what we specialize in. That's great to see all you folks in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. The Wrights family, how are you? We're just about to get into our conversation, folks. Just another minute or two. We're going to talk briefly about something going on with YouTube, and then right after that, taking you guys' questions, playing the Bruins hockey horn. I know, Abigail. I know. It doesn't sound like it. I love it. All right.
Well.
Oh, wait. Okay, ready?
That one is yours.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pixel Pia. Thank you, Pixel Pia. Thank you, Pixel Pia. We're going to try this again. Hang on 1 second there. We're going to do this. We're going to do a nice menage of everything. Pusa bosses, thank you, There you go. There.
I'm starting to get concerned.
You love them. You're the one. I never did again. You're like, oh, I missed the Pusa bot.
I like the Pusa
Bring
bot.
back the Pusa bot.
I like the Pusa bot.
Well, we are half fake or 3/4 fake, depending on who you ask. There's a lot of non-real people in here. So if it's a super chat, it's not just for us real people, but it's also for Pusa bot as well. Actually, if that's the case, Pusa bot is getting 3/4 of that super chat. That's right. We're all just a figment of your imagination. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm putting Push Studios on my house deed. Beats that. Oh my God, it's my
Oh my God, guys. Thank you so much. Are you okay?
I'm sorry about that. I thought I was over the laugh from it.
Are we okay?
Oh
Or
my
we
God,
need to call
He
911?
is so crazy. Thanks for putting us on your house deed. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Pixel P, Paul Murray,
Oh my
Life of
God.
MC, guys, and everybody for super stickers and for super chats. We do appreciate that tremendously. A lot of it goes back to the quality of the show with audio and video, so thank you so much. We do appreciate that, each and every one of you.
Apologies, guys. Apologies.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Rock Truck Rob, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Always great to have that buddy in there. Fellow Canadian. We were just talking about trucks a few minutes ago, my friend. Bill's Vlogs. Big shout out to our wonderful host. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Thank you so much. The Popcorn Kid says, oh my God, Andrew, I agree. And what the paranormal is in the chat. That's right. And there you go. Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. You ready to go, Xenia? Here we go.
Thank you so much. You are the hero with or without capes. We all are heroes here, and thank you so much for reminding that. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And we have husband versus wife with thank you for all you do with the super chat as well. Thank you so much, husband and wife, for the super chat. We do appreciate that. You guys are super amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Inspired John. Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you. No, Adam Broken says love it. Oh my God, Cardoso Media is laughing. And then I feel bad for any new channels that just came in tonight and they're like, what kind of vortex did I just go through? You know, like that.
Stick around.
Yeah, stick around. We promise we'll try to act a little bit more normal coming up in the near future. Well, folks, it's about that time, so let's hit that like button. Let's tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, folks. Please do. It really does help out immensely. It just takes a couple of seconds to hit that like button. It makes a world of difference. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's do it, guys. Let's rock the world. There we go. All right, folks. You know how we would do this. I forget all the time too, so don't feel bad. But now we're going to look up, folks, and see, okay? Look way up. Look way up at that thumb. If it's gray, let's turn it blue on the count of 3. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, folks? 1, 2, 3. Hit it. Hit it, folks. Hit it. Let's see if we can shake this desk with all that seismic activity as you guys just collide on that thumb. There you go. There you go. It took a couple seconds. Sometimes there's a delay. No worry, but if you haven't done it, please do, folks. It makes a world of difference. Desk's starting to shake. Pictures starting to go everywhere. That's right. I'm about to run underneath the doorway, and Xenia's just cool as a cucumber. She's not affected by this whatsoever. I think the ground's shaking. Love me a good earthquake. That's Xenia's rule of thumb. That's what
I'm already shaking without the earthquake, so this is just my normal every day. The ground is falling from underneath my feet.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I know, it's sad. It's sad, but it's true. Okay, guys.
I don't know. Oh my God almighty. That sounds so bleak, for God's sakes.
Well, it's not your GMM, Bleak Creek. And yes, I plugged them in. Good mythical morning. Bleak Creek.
Oh, God.
Okay, guys. Today is Tuesday. I know it's not Monday, although it might feel like that from the look of it.
And Brad Ariel felt the earth move all the way over there, so there was proof.
And Booty Boy hears us all the way to Toronto. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I hope you're hearing well, and I just want to share with you guys. There you go, folks. Let's get an update. And they're pulling away the views already for the 3rd time. So there you go. So it looks like we've hit 300 and some about 3 times now already. So there you go. Just an update where all we are with that. I like to keep you guys informed on what's going on here.
There's nobody in the chat for the whole 10 minutes.
Well, that's right. There was just nobody here. It was empty. Empty, empty, empty. So there you go.
Valentine's Day is almost here.
Yeah.
You see, I might be unpopular, but I'm not against Valentine's Day. I just think it's just another day to acknowledge your loved one. It's not the only day, it's another day. So you can do it all the other days, and you can do it on the Valentine's Day, but it can't be the only day. If it's just the only day, then might as well just don't do it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pixel P.
I was going to take her to the IKEA meal. They had an IKEA Valentine's Day meal, but it's sold out. Sold out. We were there this morning. I seen the sign.
Yes, buffet at IKEA for $29 for 2 was sold out.
Yep, that's right.
For Valentine's evening. So,
guys. So if you're looking for a cafeteria style place to celebrate that loving day, you can check IKEA off the list in Montreal.
I have a surprise for you. We might actually be spending it with you. So get ready. Get your champagne flutes ready.
Or if you're like me, love multiple people, Inspired John says.
Yeah.
There you go. Alrighty, folks. All right. I think it's time we get into our conversation tonight. What do you think?
Yes, we kind of chatting away today, and this is the night where we chat away more with you guys. We have more chance to talk with you in the chat, and we're really enjoying it. So forgive us for that. We love chatting with you.
Howling Fun RV Adventures, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you, and anybody else we missed already. It is absolutely amazing to have you all. Some great folks. So we're going to get into our conversation tonight, and our topic, where did my thumbnail go? There we go. Google announces it's chopping YouTube ads, and Xenia's hitting it with the old high karate chop. That's right. So there you go, folks. There you go. Paula, Just Living, how are you? Great to see you. And hey there, Quebec Homestead, how are you? The title has me interested as usual. I do need to go feed the animals, but I'll be back in a few. No worries whatsoever. We're actually just about to jump into it right now. We're not going to be in it too long, and then we're going to get to you guys' questions, folks. Unicorns Are Real is in the house. I have to draw attention.
Yes, and she's coming on Friday with chocolate milk, which I'm all for it, instead of champagne flutes. So.
Oh, is there a connection to unicorns and chocolate milk?
Valentine's Day, yeah. She said, does chocolate milk will do? Of course.
Oh.
Of course. Strawberry milk.
Okay.
How about strawberry milk? Is there a rainbow milk? We'll find out. Okay.
Our topic tonight, folks, that we're going to jump into is we're talking about Coalition for Better Ads announced better ad standard for short form video to improve consumer experience online. Very interesting. And basically, in short, what it is a survey of checking out what ads bother people the most on YouTube and trying to curb that. And Google has jumped ahead of it, which of course is the owner of YouTube, and is given a time date that it wants all of its partner or child companies, I guess is the best way to put it, to conform to. They're set for August 5th, 2020, folks, to comply with this new way of laying out ads that are more palatable for the end user. Urban Explorer, thank you so very much for that. We'll celebrate you in just a second, but thank you so much. Do you want to take a little bit, Xenia, on this back and forth?
Sure, yeah. So they were doing a research, like Andrew was saying, and determined that there are some ads that people actually prefer. I don't know why people would prefer ads, but I guess they do, which for us as a creator is a good thing. And we can look at it as a viewer, we can look at it as a creator, because of course, if you're monetized, it's definitely going to be affecting you. And Google, right after, came out with its own blog post where it announced that they are going to be waiting for compliance by the August 5th. Although the Coalition for Better Ads date is July. So I don't know why they're having different dates. So Coalition for Ads, they are expecting to see the changes by July of this year, and Google is expecting for compliance by August. Now, what is going to happen for those platforms that are not complying? They are actually going to stop showing any kind of ads from that platform to any Chrome-based users. So let's say YouTube doesn't comply, they would stop showing any ads for Chrome-based users, which is quite interesting. Now, there are three different kind of ads that we're talking about that are going to be affected. And the effect is going to be for the videos that are less than 8 minutes long. So we're talking about short videos, less than 8 minutes long, and that's the requirements that the ad agency have been coming up with. So first of all, long pre-roll ads that can't be skipped are not going to be available, shouldn't be available at the beginning of the videos that are less than 8 minutes long. They can't be combined, so even sometimes there's like couple ads at the beginning of the video. Well, combined time of one or several ads altogether can't be more than 31 seconds without being able to skip. So that's one of the things. And as you know, as a YouTube creator, you can actually choose to have unskippable ads. So that's one thing that will be affected. Now, the other thing is mid-roll ads, and as you know, YouTube loves those, but YouTube already complies with this one. You can't attach or insert any mid-roll ads if the video is less than 10 minutes long on YouTube. Well, now they're even saying that it has to be 8 minutes and less longer. So no mid-roll ads, because they disrupt the experience for the creator and for the viewer. And image or text ads, and we're talking about large display ads or banners that are on top of the video. You might actually see one right now, maybe somewhere on the bottom. And that shouldn't be covering more than 1/3 of the screen. Well, in fact, if it is already 1/3, you're against these requirements. And also, it can't take up more than 20% of the video itself. So those are 3 requirements. As always, we're going to put the resource links down below, the resource to the ad agency, as well as the Google blog post itself, so you can research it all by yourself. Now, what it's going to mean for us, YouTube has already different types of ads that you can choose to display. Some of them are already by default attached to you, and some you can choose. And Andrew is now showing a little overview, but really you can look in your own tab for monetization, and you can see over what kind of ads you can choose. We all know that YouTube likes mid-roll ads, although they're not putting it on shorter videos. They like banners because it takes longer for them to display, so people are more exposed to the advertisements. That would be something that would be affected. And the non-skipping or skipping advertisement at the beginning, that would be something affected as well. The question is how it's going to affect you as a YouTuber. Most likely, more and more, and research have been showing it already, that longer and longer videos are being preferred by YouTube for the push. So we talked about the recommendations and suggestions from YouTube probably a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago now about how to get into YouTube recommended and suggestions. Well, is to be ad friendly, and ad friendly means that they want to be able to put advertising on your videos, although that's not what they officially admit, but that's exactly what it is.
It's kind of behind the scenes exactly on that one. So
yeah.
I want to say I called that way back when. It's 5-6 months ago when Linus Tech Tips started doing longer videos.
Yep.
Always watch what the bigger regular ones are doing and look if they do something consistently for a little bit. Usually that means there's some change in the algorithm coming that they're aware of and they're gearing themselves towards. And I noticed, I'm like, man, he used to only do like 10, 12 minutes. Now they're all like 21 minutes, 16, 18. And that's exactly where they were going. Longer ones, which also plays into what they've been saying. We brought up the other week about TV, getting ready for TV more, preparing themselves in shows and stuff like that. And YouTube putting preferential treatment on videos that tend to fit in that criteria. So
that's right. We talked about Google, one of the CEOs and head of the search and discovery, and that's exactly what he was saying, that they want to basically replace a better version of TV. And as Andrew said, that's where it's going towards. YouTube is Google-owned company, so that's their version of TV. So they're going to be pushing that format. Short videos are good if you know how to catch attention. People are watching a lot of them, and they're watching it in a batch. Like, for example, we'll bring attention to Cardoso Media that has utilized this option of short videos tremendously well because people watch in batch. YouTube loves that as well. But although YouTube higher-ups have said that monetized videos don't get a better push, they have admittedly said that ad-friendly videos get more attention. So it's
CEO jargon.
Yeah, it kind of sounds the same thing to me. So
and the 10-minute thing that happened for 2 years like that, they denied it. No, well, of course they did. I mean, why was every big YouTuber basically to 10 minutes? Even the running joke with PewDiePie showing like dead air or anything, or the Windows Air logo to make the 10-minute. They were all doing it for the double ad, and YouTube was favoring them.
So if you're wondering about how to plan your content, we would definitely suggest to think about the more long format content that would keep the attention of the viewer, because that of course is important as well. And on the positive side of it, most likely the ad rates will go up because there are going to be fewer spaces for ads and therefore more competition for the space, and therefore it's going to cost more for the advertisers and we'll get more money for YouTubers. So if you can get into that wagon of long videos, you can actually benefit from it.
So get ready, folks. The ad rate for the advertisers is going to probably go up. So also get ready for YouTube to make an announcement soon that we're only going to get 20% instead of 30%.
Okay, this is only our.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
asterisk. Yes, he said that. See, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Now, what do you have to do to get demonetized? In fact, you can turn your ads off, even by being monetized. You can actually choose to be turned off.
Just remember, they're here to make money. And the moment you do that and everything else, the push is going to go away with it as well. It's just, you're basically setting yourself up as if you mark your content 18 and over. So just be prepared. Just on a serious note, I know John, but just for everybody else to know that. So longer videos for us, not a problem. We don't know when. Just shut up sometimes. Our on travel says, you guys are awesome. You guys do fantastic on it.
The art of longer videos, though, is in trying to keep the attention of the viewer. And it's easy to make a longer video, but it's harder to make a video that maintains the attention of the viewer. And that's the art that you have time till the 5th of August to skill yourself and experiment with on your channel. How much is too much? How long is too long? How much your viewer actually can tolerate and still have attention. Experiment. This is your time, because after 5th of August, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of changes. We're pretty sure. This is one of those things that are going to come as a content or ad content changes on YouTube, not yet announced since it's fresh. Literally, it just came out on the 5th of February. So we're yet to come to have announcement from YouTube themselves about it.
That's it, guys. And the question, somebody had found it buried, was it? No. That's what she said, bigger and, oh, God, no. Yeah. No, it was definitely not his. Somebody was saying about, will we get the problem, was asking. We don't know if the problem's going to go up. I mean, the cost for ads, I mean, just assuming because there's less, but that's once again speculation on that side. So it should in theory, though. Ksenia, I love your lipstick, Laser Cat says.
Thank you so much. It's Wet and Wild, a hot red. Everybody loves it. So now I'm advertising, although I'm not sponsored.
It should be sponsored for that.
It should be sponsored. I don't know. I should approach them somehow. Wet and Wild, hot red. There you go. There are some people already purchased it. So Wet and Wild, if you're listening, this is the third tube I'm only using. Okay.
Oh my God. Good evening to you, Roy's the boy. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. If I cuss in my videos, does that mean that I'm not in YouTubers fan club? Just curious. What they say from their way of explaining it was, and then I'm going to put my own little twist onto it. Don't put any cursing in the titles. Don't put any cursing in the thumbnails, tags, description, etc. Avoid cursing for the first 30 seconds. After that, if it's used in decent amount, it's not sparingly. If you say, here, I'll do it right now. Oh, no, I won't, just to be contrary. But if you use it, I compare it a bit myself from my understanding. This part is my understanding onto it. You're kind of a bit like HBO. It's not, if you're cursing a blue streak one after the other, they don't stop. Yeah, get ready because they're going to hit you. If it's used in moderation and sparing, you should be all right with it. But once again, you never know where they might decide that enough is enough. So I would be careful with it. I got to split. Okay, Quicksilver, you take care of yourself. Be well. Hope to catch you sometime tomorrow morning. Medic down, LOL. You be safe out there. You be well, okay? I cannot get my videos shortened. It's hard. It's hard, which is my average. It's hard, which is my average is 10 minutes up.
Well, like I was saying in the chat, it's actually good if you're doing it. That's great, as long as you can keep the attention of the viewer. Let's say if you have a video of 10 minutes, but they only watch one, minute of your video, that first of all, all your work is for nothing, and also it doesn't rate by YouTube too well. So you're gonna get that golden middle ground between what they're actually watching and kind of incrementally increase it, train your viewer to watch longer videos, so to say, because otherwise if you just keep making 10-minute videos, and I don't know what your retention is, and your retention is lower, you'll get less and less views because YouTube is going to be recommending you less.
So you're saying that longer videos will be pushed more since they are ad friendly, even for us that is not monetized. Monetized just means you get a piece of the pie. They're still earning revenue onto it. They're just not sharing it with you yet. All content is all guidelines for content apply to everybody. The only difference with monetization is you're getting a piece of the pie. That's it. That's as far as it goes onto it. Everything that's ever said about a channel or videos or whatever always pertains to any channel, whether they're monetized or not. The thing, folks, that gets lost a lot, and this is really, really hard to do sometimes, and this goes for making a video that's going to go 10 minutes or making thumbnails and titles and all that stuff. We got to take moments to switch off the creator mind. I created this, and you have to look at it as just a viewer if you came across it. It's great to have a 10-minute video, a 20-minute video if that's what they're looking for. But if you can't get it entertaining enough to keep it all the way through, you're better off with a 6-minute video or a 4-minute video and coming back the next time with more. Because think for yourself, if you went and watched something and in 6 minutes is really entertaining and then it just feels like filler. You can almost see it drop, and I have a harmonica, this kind of stuff. You wouldn't want to watch it. You wouldn't stay through it. You would actually feel this way. Okay, that's enough of that. You don't want that. You want people always leaving more. And that falls for live streams as well. As a side note. As we started growing bigger, we got Panic D Paranormal and all these folks in here, our Haunted Travels and Cardoso Media and Philip Cochran and all that. I remember the first time we had 40 people in the chat, we couldn't imagine shutting it down. We were looking at each other like, should we do this? I don't know. I don't know if we should or not. But we learned very quickly, the same as with a rock concert, even if it was your favorite band of all time or your favorite singer, what if they didn't stop? When are they going to run out of their repertoire? When's their voice going to start to go? When are they going to start telling you knock-knock jokes because they've run out of songs passing the time? The same thing with videos, the same thing with live streams. There is points that you go too far. And it's really important to say, okay, this has been entertaining. Leave them wanting to come back another day. And not dragging out to the point that people are sitting there half asleep and you're half asleep and it's just a pointless runaround. It's okay to cut things off with a lot of people doing something and come back again, just as a side note, because I think that gets lost sometimes. And I understand the excitement behind it, but it's really important that all that leaves an impression on people. And sometimes they judge you by the last part and they don't come back. And it does happen. So pace yourself and remember, there is another day and you want them to keep coming back. Alrighty, Xenia, hit the deck.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat.
Come on.
Super sticker, super chat,
Come
super
on.
sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. Life of MC, thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. I can't compete with a horn.
Oh my God! If you were giving it your gusto, that wouldn't even fizz you. You'd be even more into that.
Well, I can't compete with a horn. It wasn't supposed to replace the horn.
It's in unison. It's us celebrating.
Yeah.
Notice I'm not even plugging my ears right now because the horn is bringing all that balance. You see, it should have the highs and then the lows. The horn, and then the balance.
Sounds so.
All in unison. All in unison.
Sounds crazy.
Yin yang.
Life of MC,
Balance.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Do appreciate Ethan. Exploration is here as well. And we have our 100 Travels Panic D said that a while ago, focus on telling the story first. Then best audio you can have keeps them watching. Yes, the dynamic of the video definitely is something that creates the retention, for sure. What would be your tips for editing the video or to get the retention of the viewer?
Oh, it's everything, whether it's video, live streams, all that stuff is the same. Why do I love editing? Because it's the same as music. I was a drummer. The drummer keeps the tempo. Keep the tempo running through your video. Watch all your edits, keep them short. Remember, if they're not tight, you're losing people. If it's on a drum beat and it changes to a cymbal, change your cut into there. Keep moving it around. Keep people interested. Or if it's a long still shot, set the move with it. Move it a little bit, maybe a change of camera, zoom it in a little bit, different area, whatever it takes to keep it engaging. It has to start off, though, it has to be something interesting, or all the editing in the world can't save it. There's no doubt about that. But just keep the tempo. I think that gets lost in a lot of people. I feel like a conductor when I edit. I really do. Because if I was to take 5 pieces of video and say we have to use all these 5 pieces, and I give them to all of you, here's a week, you guys pick the music that you want to go to and edit it accordingly, it would be amazing to come back and see all the different variants of that. Because you'd be setting the tempo. You'd be telling the story the way you want it to be told. And if you watch all the bigger vloggers, especially and stuff like that, and cinematographers out there, it's all about tempo. Because the tempo makes their shots come alive. It gives them a voice to it. Because really that's what you're doing when you have a video, is giving a voice to something. So really pay attention to the tempo. Make sure your cuts are really nice and solid onto them. Never, oh no, from the goal. I'm sorry, next time we'll have to time you out for that. No goals, no, none, please. Timing is everything. Remember that. And just, what I like to do is, a lot of your programs are the same as I use Adobe Premiere, but a lot of you have the same ones. They have markers, okay? On Adobe Premiere, the shortcut is M. I get a song in my head that I'm working with, to lay down the bass of the song before I even put the footage. I like to listen to it about 20 times, have it so ingrained in my head, I know every little pop in the snare drum, every time, there's an extra sizzle in the hi-hat, whatever it is. And then I go back and I start playing it, and I have my thumb, and I just start tapping with the song as if I was a drummer. Like that, over and over, so it changes. And now I have my markers. They're not exactly on, but I got a good idea of what footage is going to fit where there's big changes, where I'm going to have to pick things up, etc. Then once they're down, then I start fine-tuning the markers over each one of those. And that's what starts to build a story. Oh, Cardos Amenity says exactly what I do. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. It does, because the music tells the whole story. It really does. Editing to the beat is a great way to cut a video. It definitely is. That should be your mark when things have to change. They really are. Or if you go across, say, 4 bars, at some bar, you're going to have to make a change. It's not going to be the same shot the whole way through. So always keep doing that. And fine-tune them. Be really, really anal about where your markers are. You have to be on. It's actually, I offset by when I edit about 1 beat, 1 frame before the beat, just to make sure I get that exact crash on the snare or the hi-hat, whatever it is, that it changes there. And that's what keeps people going. Just like a song, it would be like hitting a note out of tune when you're playing a song. That would pick up with people right away. Same thing with editing. People pick up on those little things. Even if they don't know what it was, something just didn't feel right. And when that happens, they start to... It's like when you watch a great movie, you're right into it, and then somebody calls your name, and you're almost like discombobulated, and you forget you're almost like in another dimension. It's because that good movie took you into another dimension. And that's what you want your editing to do, is to get people out of thinking, I'm sitting on my chair or on my couch watching, and I'm just there in the moment with you. And not keeping it tight tends to keep people coming in and out of it, so... It just, that's a really important thing that gets lost a lot in video, especially when we get going in that. And the quicker you can get your video editing tighter, the better it's going to be for you. So, oh my God, ATJ Travels, how are you? Good to see you. Another channel that got us off the ground for sure. Good to see you.
Construction Cronies said, Andrew, thank you for inspiring me the other day to update my graphics. I'm very happy with the changes.
Nice. Oh, congratulations. Well done. I hope it serves you well. Thank you when you guys tell us stuff like that. We really do appreciate it, and I hope it benefits you. That's what it's all about. Historian Wannabe, how are you? Great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. Still here, guys, waiting on breakfast food. Do y'all have Cracker Barrels up there in Canada? Not the restaurant. No, I think that's what you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken. No, we don't. Well, maybe in Ontario they might.
I thought about popcorn.
Well, Cracker Barrel, the cheese. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes. Apple is also making the push for TV replacement if the development kits are an indication. Oh, yes, definitely. That's what major online video platforms are doing, their aim is, it's going to be hard to compete with YouTube with all of the stuff that's going on here. It's still the biggest audience possible, and really nobody new is going to be able to build the audience that they have now. It's just impossible right now. With all the different options out there, it's impossible to do the same thing that YouTube did, 10 years ago or whatever.
Good luck at the rehearsal, Artem Orbit. Take care. Thank you so much for coming. And the Artist Devil, great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. We have a few Tim Hortons here in Jersey. Yeah, they're in the northern states. A lot of the states have them now. Well, they're not a Canadian company anymore. They got bought out. Those days are gone. That's why we like McDonald's coffee, because it is the original Tim Hortons recipe. When Tim Hortons got sold, they wanted to go with the new coffee, and they sold their recipe to the McDonald's Canada. So,
yeah.
Fan of Flight 101, by the way. How are you? Good to see you. Andrew, I had it just like that, too. Says, well, that is awesome. It's all the beat. It really, really is. Arico Drone Solutions, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I guess we got some questions already?
Yeah, we just have a couple of questions, guys. And remember, if you want to ask a question, put that in the chat. And remember to put @Push Studios so I can see it better and save it. No, I just posted back instead of my notes here. But thank you, Carrie, for your next question. I saved it. Thank you so much. Lance Sharpicker, hello. How are you? Good to see you here. Yes, and
exactly,
$1,
Trips.
I know, right?
You nailed it. You nailed it right there. On top of it, the value as well.
I have so many stickers. I could use it as a currency.
Yeah.
I have like 10 cards of those stickers.
And Xenia uses those then to get their specialty coffees and stuff like that.
Yes, because I love like different caramel, whatever, all flavored. Use it as a dessert, so to say. So yeah, Arlene in Dale Linz, welcome back here. Hello, how are you doing? Before diving into the questions, I wanted to ask you to share this live stream out. We do appreciate when you do, guys. On average, we all do have around 8 social media accounts. So even if you can share it on one, we do appreciate that. Thank you so much for all of you that already done that. Click that like button. And if you're new, you're just coming here, remember to subscribe to us if you like what you see. If you think that you're subscribed, double check. You never know. As Andrew says, YouTube unsubscribes from each other. Us here with an alarming rate.
Fight the purge, folks. Fight the purge. Dominic Williams, thank you so much for the kind words. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So we have a couple of questions here. And guys, if you think of any other questions, you have more than enough time to put that in the chat. So thank you so much. Yeah, Ozzy, got your question as well. Thank you so much. So Flippin' Frozen, first question of the night was, how do you set playlist at the homepage?
Let's get one up here. I'm a visual person. It's just easier to do. What I've always told myself I should do, I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to open 2 right away so I don't have to take so long jumping between them. All right. Just give me 1 second here. There we go. Okay, folks. Playlist on a home page. So once again, picture this is your page, okay? And when you land onto it, there's Customize Channel. You're going to go to Customize Channel. Let's this open up here. There we go. Okay, so now we're on our, from here you can customize every one of your sections on your channel. We're going to stay on the home page. So I'm going to scroll down here. See here at the bottom you have Add a Section. So what you're going to do is click Add a Section. And then you're going to come to Content. And from Content you want a playlist. But always make sure to take single playlist, because as you can see, we only want to show one at a time. So single playlist. Layout, I always recommend keeping it horizontal. On phones, mostly is going to be vertical. I've heard of a couple of the newer phones now are showing them horizontal because they're getting wider. But for the most part, I like horizontal for this reason. It gives people in one shot that can see more of your playlist, where if you do vertical, it basically covers mostly of a screen view. So that's my whole argument about why I prefer to keep them horizontal. And you want them to see as many as quick as possible, because what happens if somebody goes here and they're like, Shadow Games, nah, not for me, not for me. Oh, breaking news and tips. Yeah, I like this. If you had just this one, say vertical, that's all they're going to see. So I don't find it as effective. So you're in horizontal, choose a playlist from My Playlist, because you only want to feature stuff that's made from you. And then we come down here and we take the playlist that we're looking to feature. So let's take Living Photo Series. Select that. We make sure everything is good. And we hit done. And there you go. That's all there is to it. It's really that easy. Now, also too, sometimes it's good to get rid of playlists because we always tell you when you first go on, before you even do this, get rid of the playlist that it's featuring of YouTube's. For those, you just go onto a playlist that's already there. We'll just take this one again. Go over, there's a pencil, hit the trash can, and it's gone. So once again, add a selection, content, we want a single playlist, layout horizontal, just leave that as it is. Choose a playlist, find a playlist, and then we just scroll down to find the one we want to feature, and hit done. And there you go. And it's as simple as that. There you go. And that's how you add playlists to your homepage. So, and I could do a whole live stream just on the importance of playlists. I literally think they're one of the most important things you can do on your channel. For the simple reason is, like I was saying a while ago, the big benefits with all of them is you're given, let's start with the aesthetics. Let's take the aesthetic side. It's a nice laid out way for people to look at what you do. It really looks nice and clean. It's easy to see all the different, it's like a book. We're used to chapters. Well, it's like putting chapters to your channel on here. So people can see what we do. Oh, they do interviews. Oh, the FTC. Oh, the Tek Talk Tuesday, etc., etc., etc. YouTube. Where if they had to go over here in your video folder, you know, I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason in any of this. It's just there. That's all it is. It's just there, and that's it. Or the same as they go over here to your playlist folder. I mean, it's a jumbled mess, for lack of a better term. Both of them are. Here, there is a reason. There is a layout. There is a purpose, and it makes sense to people. Also, too, I truly believe that when people land on your channel and they see it laid out like this, they see there's more to go. This channel's been doing some work. They've given you, they've gone the extra mile. I think even subconsciously, it draws them a bit more to think there's something here I need to see. So that's the aesthetic side. Then comes the watch time. These are all playlists. So if you click on any one of these videos, when it's done, it's going to the next one, the next one, the next one. You're building up watch time right away. Imagine if you have like a couple of 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos in here. People are like, yeah, I like this. Starts going and going. Next thing you know, they've gone through 8 or 9 of your videos, because otherwise it could be recommended to anybody, and most likely it's going to be besides you, because we're all up and comers here. So you're really capitalizing on that, and it has helped a lot in watch time for many people. It's literally, I like to call it the Swiss Army knife of YouTube tools. It really, really defines you well. It sets the tone for your channel well, and it's always good to start with your right foot forward on that. And this really does. It just welcomes people in and shows them there's some substance to what we're doing here. Sorry. That was active. I apologize.
Pixel P was asking, do you recommend to change the order of the playlists from time to time?
Even the videos within the site. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean that to do that. I am sorry about that. My apologies. Oh my God, there's going to be a bunch coming in saying I'm under 1K or am I on the wheel? I also just wanted, Jess goes, Carnivore. Hello, I'm brand new to creating videos. So glad found you guys. We're so glad you found us as well. It's great to have you in here, and there's a lot of helpful people. Chat away with them. Okay. So I see now I'm jumping into questions. I'll be good. Rearranging them, even rearranging the videos with inside. We do that all the time. We'll bring up videos that we want to give an extra push to that we feel didn't get so many views on the first run. We'll work them along and get them up there. And we've easily gotten a couple hundred more views for a video by doing that. So as well too, jumping up in between them, moving them around for sure. I mean, think of what represents you best. Just always make sure to make a new uploads playlist from scratch, like we were talking about, like we've done here for your channel. Always keep that one though at the very top, and then after that, kind of go back and forth between them. So we are getting pounded tonight. hounded. They're busy as all get out on our channel.
When we started our live streams, in fact, obviously, our cinematics got pushed down by YouTube and obviously by our viewers too, because we weren't doing them anymore. So what we did in order to revive a little bit or prolong the view the view account for our videos while we were just starting live streams, we actually featured a playlist of our cinematics. Instead of doing our latest ones, we first started to do the cinematics. So the first thing that people came in, they actually seen that. We also have cinematics because we were still building up our live stream portfolio, so to say. And it actually helped a lot. And the more we arranged them, okay, well, this video is still suggested by YouTube, but it doesn't get any more views than it should, So you kind of change the sequence of it and so on. Definitely.
The majority of our views, though, do come from our uploads one.
Yes.
And that's awesome like that because it gives all the new videos, it keeps giving them a little bit more push when they need it. So it's really paid off immensely.
Well, we didn't know about uploads of playlists back then.
No, exactly. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead to now. As a side note, yes.
Definitely. And we have here, there you go, there.
Okay.
And there you go, guys. Night is full of surprises, not only with the sound effects that we have here, but also with the channels in the chat as well.
I'm sorry about the horn once again. I really didn't mean that one. I forgot to turn it off because it doesn't play anymore until you come back to that screen and then play. So that one's bad on me. My bad. So.
I really appreciate the tips, Andrew. Haunted by Haunted is saying. And Risus Mukbang is here as well. Professor of Perseverance is joining us, as well as Paul, Michael, DB, Michelle. Michael.
Hey, good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Personalized uploads playlist is key. Yes, thank you so much, Cardoso Minia. That it is definitely.
And Cardoso's had great success with that as well. Some other channels I've talked highly of it, and that is awesome to hear. So, guys, we got a channel we got to help out here for a second, folks. Let's do this, guys. Let's head on over to the milestones just for a minute. This horn is purposely done. Because we have HTV, who's only missing 10 from the big 3,000, folks. So let's help them out. We always take a moment to help out any channel that's close to 3K, folks. Let's do it, guys. Grab them up, folks. HTV, less than 10 away. Remember, it only updates every 10 when you're in the 4 digits. And now only, less than 10 away from hitting a big 3K. That's a big number. That's a gigantic number. Oh, thank you so much, our Haunted Travels. Everyone new in here, you should consider Pusa Studios as YouTube University. Oh my God. That is so kind, Sean. Thank you so much. You guys rock. They are fantastically talented, those folks. Expedition Greg, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Kayla Strickland, how are you? Great to see you. There you go. 3,000. Congratulations, HTV. HTV, folks. 3,000. 3K, folks. There you go for HTV. 3K up on the board. Well done. And if you don't have HTV, grab them up and then congratulate, folks. Flood the chat with emojis for HTV on hitting the big 3K. Well done.
Let's put some emojis in the chat, guys, and congratulate our fellow YouTuber and creator here, HTV.
That is awesome. That's a big milestone. Well done. Congratulations to you. Very well done. Hey, Rocky and Derek Show, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic tonight. And Tony and Big Tony family, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Jake's Drone Addiction, sorry about that. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Lots of great folks in here. It's a pleasure to have you all. And there you go, folks. 3K. 3K. That's a big number. Congratulations to you. That's a really big accomplishment. Well done.
Yes, awesome. YouTube University.
That's so awesome.
GPA 2.14, oh my goodness. Okay, guys. This is Tuesday Tech Talk. If you're just jumping in, we are just answering your questions, guys, and you are more than welcome to jump with your answers in the chat as well. If you have your experience of the question or you have something to suggest, You're more than welcome. We're no experts here. We're sharing our experience and our knowledge, and we're more than willing and want to learn from you as well. Now, let's see what the next question was here. And if you have any, put it in the chat. Was that Push Studios?
Sure.
Next question was from Skywatcher Sandra. And the question was, any advice on an editor for my silly videos? I usually film and do all from my phone, Samsung Galaxy S9. Should I buy something or a free version? Thank you so much.
Folks, I'm going to open the floor up to you. I know a lot are doing editing with phones. You guys have a lot better experience with than I do. I have never, to this day, edited anything on a phone. I am guilty as charged onto it. I have not. That's not my area of expertise. So I'm opening the floor up to you folks in here. I'm sure a lot of you have. Oh, there, Pixel P Live. I suggest to use Kim Master. Is that how you pronounce it? Kim Master on the phone? Hope I pronounced it probably. I got my YouTube university degree like Gary Busey, honorary. Oh. You were made for YouTube, my friend. You're made to be on. You're made for television.
We guys put tiny screen. There you go. Definitely. If it's short videos, and I don't know how short you want to make them. I sometimes use like Instagram, and I do a silly thing. And then I edit it and post it somewhere else. It's a cheat sheet. TikTok has its logo, so you can't really do that. But with Instagram, you can. You can do stuff with the filters and then edit it and stuff like that. I did used to use, and sometimes I use Vlogit, but not so often. Guys, we do have a special best apps for your phone category on our Discord. So there are some already shared there. So if you want to drop by and share your best apps for your phone as a creator, it doesn't have to be just editing app, just anything really that helps you to be a better creator. Let us know in there. It helps everyone. Key
Master seems to be quite popular, actually. A lot of people seem to use it. And Isler Windows says, where is it? Samsung has a decent native editor, but it's a bit clunky to use. So there you go. There's another option as well. And you said you're already using Samsung. Crystal's Pets and Plants, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. A lot of love to you, HTV. Congratulations on your big 3K. Well done, well done. And Jesse Goes Carnivore is also using Keymaster as well. So there you go. Seems to be very, very popular. That is awesome. And anybody else has any? Jake Drone Addiction. She's already, you said iMovie, but I think you said she was using Samsung, right? Yeah.
Android, yeah.
Android.
Heather says, I suggest playing and trying different editors because they all have unique features, and then you can decide what features you really need. Yes, exactly. For silly videos, you want to know what the plugins are, what the filters are, and kind of all those features that we maybe don't use as much when we edit, like a cinematic or things like that. So definitely playing around with it helps. Jess, any suggestions on how to get my first few subscribers? Well, first of all, congratulations joining YouTube. It's a good step ahead. You made your biggest step, starting make videos and make the channel. That's usually lots of people think about it, but not many actually do that. Guys, you all have been here for a while, some shorter, some a longer time. What are your suggestions? What is the best way to gain subscribers?
Yep.
Learn about YouTube as much as you can. As a new channel, post content constantly and consistently. That's a keyword. You already have branding, so you're way ahead of time. And answer all your comments.
Our family, our journey says turn into Pusa Studios and your channel will do magic. Oh my God Almighty!
Thank you. Yes, we would love to see you here. That's what we do here. YouTubers helping
and Philip
YouTubers.
Says make friends at Pusa Studios. I love that. Pusa Studios, don't worry about the subscribers. Work on the content. Subs will come. I do agree. Some numbering in between. Make sure you have some stuff set up to run out. Don't leave a channel go dormant and just try to push for people because you have nothing to offer and they're not coming back. That's a great way to build up a lot of dead subscribers. Never something to it, but it's always a balance, and make sure that you have great content in there and keep homing onto it and keep getting better. I always stress this. It is the want to get better that makes things happen. It's so important to want to do better things. I have a thing when I edit, I always try to learn 3 new things. And they can be as simple as a shortcut on the keyboard that I'm using in Adobe Premiere, all the way to a new edit, new filter, etc. Just something to keep getting better. You don't want to set it too high because then you'll frustrate yourself, but just something that keeps that hunger going into you and the reward when it's done. Oh my God, Ralph's Trucking is on a roll tonight already. I see. How are you, Ralph? Good to see you. They might be coming back. We had about 10 videos done before we launched our channel. So new viewers would have a few videos to watch and hopefully get them hooked. Exactly the trips. Very good suggestion as well. Interact with creators of your niche, build community, and meet people. Well said, Quebec Homestead. Very well said. That's the nice thing we get on this platform that you didn't get with television. As much as they turn over the television side, it's the interaction that really makes a big difference. And it's not just your live streams, commenting, your social medias, all those things help build that connection with people. So what ad nonsense is happening this time? Oh, Vince Land, we had talked about it already, but if you want to go back and watch the replay, it's not too long actually. It's probably it'll be around the 50-minute mark. We're going to put a timestamp though in it, so you'll be able to catch it all.
Tons of amazing advice here from everybody in the chat. I hope you can go back and look through that after. There's lots of amazing suggestions here how you can do that.
That's Oh, sorry. That was a good point. Phantom had said it was rolling up before I missed it. Get your friends and family and yourself to subscribe to your channel. Exactly. Get your family and friends and tell them what you're doing, and just hopefully they do watch some of it, because I like what you're saying. I know you're saying the right way, but then I seen some live streams where they're teaching their family to mill them out, and it was pretty scary. It was like a Korean sweatshop. It was really bad to watch, but I know what you mean. And exactly, like my mother tunes in every night for 20 minutes or so. She likes it because we live apart. She lives away from us. She said she checks in every night to make sure we're okay. And she sees us and listens. She said, till you start talking about stuff that I don't know what you're talking about. So she leaves. But, I do appreciate the support from that. It does help us. It's, another wide connect. There, the Mr. Farmall chiming in. Wide connections are critical. No nations, families, or communities. Yes, that's right, folks. Be a peninsula. And that is something that is important when you're starting out here. And also remember, it's going to be like a city. And there's going to be good avenues and bad avenues. People grabbing at you here and there. Oh, I'm going to get you where you got to go. Oh, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to make this happen. Oh, give me a few bucks. I guarantee you're going to get subscribers. I'll get you this. I'll get you that. None of that happens. None of it works. YouTube is not a team sport, folks. We are a community helping out other community members. Yes. But you cannot be tied at the hip. You have to be your own person. You got to stand on your own 2 feet and do it in here. There's no other way than that. And you'll hear all kinds of bullshit and promises of that. It's not worth it. It's you don't need that. Most of the time, that takes a channel down instead of doing the opposite. That's exactly when it's all said and done. This is not hockey. This is not football. This is not soccer. You're here to be your own person. Why do I say be a peninsula? If you're an island, well, sometimes I'm starting to feel like an island, but as a peninsula, you are there, you're around, you can collaborate, you can meet people, you can do all these things, but you're not cut off from everybody, but you're not tied at the hip with everybody. And you're going to get promises, and it is hard when you first come in because you can only take people at their word value. But I'm going to tell you right now, people want you to do this and that and put this name in and do this and do that. Don't do it. It's your own channel. It's your own thing. Be your own person. The only thing that's original on YouTube is us. And once you give up yourself, and become part of the us, you've given up your edge in YouTube because you're not a one of a kind anymore. Now you're part of something. You don't have to be part of something. You can join groups on Facebook and share out stuff and all that kind of things like that. But it's not like, well, if you upload a video, I'm not going to upload a video and blah, 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 and all this stuff and that. Be your own person. Be your own person. And no matter how much people are tugging at you to go this way or that way, just do your thing. That's what it's all about. One of my first collabs was with Andrew and Senya 2 years ago. I almost piped my pants. Thank you, John. Thank you very much for sharing that. And it's been an awesome ride together ever since. Hopefully, sans the piping the pants. Storage Scavenger, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
I dropped a link to DaVinci Resolve in the chat as well. So if you're interested in a little bit more than elementary level of editing, you want something like more advanced but free, that would be an option to look for. It's really cool. It's really good. It's actually better in some ways than the paid versions of anything else. So check it out right there. Question was, how long did it take us to get to 1K? We had 42 subscribers on the 20th of February 2 years ago. And back then, you had to have 1,000 subscribers to go live, no matter on mobile or on regular YouTube. So on the week of 29th of March, we got to 1K, because 29th of March was the first day we went live to celebrate it, and never stopped since. So I would say a month and a few days, we got from 42 subscribers to 1K.
Yep.
You actually can see, if you go into our playlist section, there is a playlist from 1.5 to 10K, all the way through every milestone we celebrated. So you can see how often did that happen.
Oh, actually, you know something? We have collaborated, though. We have collaborated the ones that's been botting our channel for the last couple months. And I just want to wake them up, guys. You took away about 400 and 500 views. Can you at least let the thing move now for 5 minutes? We've been stuck at 784 for the last 10 minutes. Come on, guys. Wake up. Wake up. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Let a couple through. Come on. You got to let a couple through. Thank you very much. There we go. So that's kind of a collab, I guess. A forced one, but it's a collab.
We have done a tremendous amount of collabs every time we did an interview. For the first 2 years of almost 2 years of our live streams, so we did interviews with celebrities and YouTubers of all sizes, and every interview was a collab in a way. On our channel with the other creator and YouTuber. We have met some of the YouTubers as well, but we don't do like collabs in a way of like project types more. We did have interviews almost every day, so that took a lot of time and preparation as well. Now, Douglas Fairchild is here. Hello,
hey, Dougie.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. It's great to have you all in here, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. It really does help out a lot. You are an amazing group of people. ClueTube, LOL.
Yeah.
What's going on with your live stream? It keeps going in and out. Oh, they're just probably hitting it more, botting it and stuff like that, and playing around with it. That's most likely it, I would say. You guys had 2.5K when I met you. Been in awe of you, brother, ever since. Proud to know you, Pusa Studios. All right, back at you, Inspired John.
Oh, sweetheart.
You're always awesome. You're always, like I say, you were meant to be on YouTube. I will always say that. Yeah, we're always going to say that. So.
Yeah, we are a little bit in a reminiscent mood since that 20th is coming, and we're a little bit looking back into the last 2 years of our YouTube life. Well, we still have some questions, guys.
Oh, a bearded picker in the house. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, let's go to the next question. I was just saying hi while you were grabbing it out.
Carrie Bell was asking, what are good ways to do videos to get more views? I'm shy at doing videos, but my daughter loves doing them. Well, you don't have to show your face. That's number one.
No.
We have a lot of examples of channels that show their hands only. So if it's something that you're doing, I'm just brainstorming now. A DIY, I don't know, slime making channel. Don't copy that. Just an example. You don't have to necessarily show your faces if you're not comfortable doing that with you or with your daughter. You can just do it with the hands, you know. There's tons of videos like that. Now, one thing to consider though, and you're new to YouTube, so I will let you know about COPA. If you're considering making videos with your daughter, it's much harder now with the new changes since the new year. Push those type of videos out there because of the restrictions of the content with kids and for kids. So that's just something to be aware of. If you are more interested in that, we do have a full playlist about it and with all the resources, so you can check that out if that's what you're thinking of doing.
Sorry, guys, I was up for a while. I just showed you there's a channel. If you're asking if you can do stuff without seeing your face, there's a great example of something basic, how to basic, who is at 14.1 million right now. And lots of hands. Lots of hands.
Well, our own Susie is also doing it with hands. Her husband Doug is also using just hands. Tons of channels. So there's always an option to do that. And if you're shy, you don't have to go live. You don't have to show your face right away. Okay. Well, next question here is from the Popcorn Kit. I know it hits really personally. Are children channels doomed?
It's a hard road. But if you really want it bad enough and you have everything you need to go on that road and get somewhere onto it and get noticed, there's some golden opportunities onto it. But it's going to be a hard road. There's a huge. It's a funny thing because there's such a huge demand for it, but more limited access to it, especially for creators to make something of it. So it's one of those things. If you're ready for the long term and you have the heart to stick through it in that, I always feel there's opportunities and stuff. But
we have a yellow warning. I don't know what that means. I'm so not a techie.
Oh, that's okay. That's all good. Yeah, that's all good.
One advice that we did give to the channels that are now falling under COPA, self-promote a lot, everywhere. And I'm not only talking about networking, I'm talking about social media. Put your content out everywhere you can possibly can, and establish the connection with your audience outside of YouTube. So you can have those comments back and forth. You can have the conversation with them somewhere else. Because you don't have community page, you don't have comment section anymore, you can still maintain that relationship with your audience by having, Instagram DMs if you're on Instagram, or on Twitter, having comments back and forth and so on. It's important to maintain the audience. Because obviously it's not only kids that are watching your content, and the parents, have a conversation and so on. So maintain that audience somewhere else as well. And that's what we always suggest to all the YouTubers, is not to focus only on YouTube, because what if something happens to your YouTube channel? Like you're just seeing so many kid channels. You have to have somewhere else a way to get in touch with your viewers, like a secondary platform that you use. Papa Rome's Honduras, hello, how are you? Good to see you.
Great to see you. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. We just got up to 86 people in the chat. I have to share this with you. I've been sharing with you guys all along. Here, look what happened. Remember I said it's time to let some through at 784?
Yeah.
It made it up to 850 and dropped all the way down, even though we've just shot up now 84. We were at 86, 87 people. We went up 10 or 12 and went through. This is what kind of havoc it's going through. Unreal. Literally, again, that gap, you can't see the bottom of it, but it's saying there's nobody in the chat. Absolutely nobody in the chat. Not a person. None of you exist. This is all a Scooby-Doo dream. Yeah.
No One Unbroken says they're trying to figure out a way to pay children's channels. It's not that way. They actually, in fact, have dedicated $100 million for kids' content. Don't get too excited. It's only for the hand-picked content by YouTube itself that is going to be shown on YouTube Kids. So there's going to be certain channels that are going to be picked to make the special series and get featured on YouTube Kids. 100 million towards that. No question about, no answers yet about the general public questions. I see Pixelpia said, I just ordered some merch from you. I'm so excited. I'm excited too. So excited that I forgot to tell you something. The merch.
Yes.
Pixelpia just ordered some, and I forgot to tell you about something, guys. So I'm so sorry. I do apologize, Pixelpia. I will have to send you a gift card or something now.
Definitely.
Well, guys, we added 2 pieces of merchandise today. Actually, they were inspired by you. You asked some chat quote sentiments on our merchandise, and we decided to do some limited merchandise for you, added to our classical merchandise that you always see there. This is going to be a set of t-shirts. One is a trigger happy black t-shirt for women and for men, so 2 different types. It says Trigger Happy on the front and has a little Push Studios logo at the bottom. It's a Trigger Happy. And the other one is a white t-shirt. Also, there's men's and women's version, also from the chat, and it's called The Food Court for Your Mind. It's a new edition just added today, The Food Court for Your Mind. Both of these t-shirts are a limited edition. They're going to be available only till the end of February. And then in March, we're going to come up with a new set of our Quote Sentiments limited edition shirts. So these are available only by the end of February. And we are launching it up with a special discount code for you guys. That's right. With the launch of this new type of merchandise, we have 20% off from the merchandise with FAB20 discount code if you use it when you are checking out. So check it out. Also, I want to mention that we are going to be getting rid of some of the merchandise at the end of February. To be able to add some new items, we decided to minimize the options for you for the merchandise that have been there for a while now, just to change things up. So if you have been looking or have an eye for a particular item, you still have time till the end of February. And as I said, you can use your code FAB20. I'm going to put the link in the chat as well, so you can check that out. And thank you so much for those of you that already purchased it. Thank you. And we do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much.
You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much for it. It's still humbling, like I say, that somebody actually buys stuff with our. It's hard to get used to. Shalino Sanchez, how are you as well? Welcome. We have Hani Mama in the house, folks. Cardosa Media, you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for coming. Always, guys, what a fantastically talented channel. Make sure to check them out. Oswald, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Can you tell us? Can you tell us which items will be discontinued?
Well, I can't tell just yet. So if you have an eye on an item, I would suggest to get it. I will leave some of the basic items, but definitely we'll do some revamp of our merchandise shelf just to have some new items as well, guys. So you still have time till the end of February. So.
Raul, good to see you. And I knew somebody was going to say it at some point. Wakey RC, how about a shirt with the logo lipstick on your forehead? LOL. I knew there was something like that going to come up. And there probably will be down the road something like that, I'm sure.
We do have our cups that are Pusa Love cups and stickers 2 for 1 that we don't really advertise too much, but we do have them where you have a lipstick. Yeah, there you go.
They're
a
lipstick,
in the chat. Andrew's glasses, and a smoke-filled background. So if you click on that pinned message on the chat, you'll actually go to our Pusa merch, which is just a separate item altogether. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out as well.
Thank you so much. Farmal says the mugs look great. Well, thank you so very much for that. That was Xenia that did that, and she did a really good job. Honestly, I think that's some of the best merch. Like it looks store bought, like right off the bat.
Yeah, and you get 2 stickers for 1 because you can cut it.
Hi Val, how are you? I thought these were the mugs I had featured. Didn't I feature the mugs? I must have clicked it.
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked it afterwards. That's right. I did. Is there an applause button in beta? I caught wind of this. There's some people about to get it. I won't say it, but I know some that are. It's up to them if they choose to talk about it. But I don't think it's been issued out fully yet, has it?
No, it's an experimental feature running for creators that have videos, not live streams. And you can, by doing that, if you see that clapping, I said they copied that from us, guys. If you see that clapping hand, you can donate $2 for the creator.
And it's an awesome idea. It's great that videos are now starting to get a bit more, because they kind of got left behind with all the financial incentives and that. I think that is a fantastic idea. I really do. Mm-hmm. Oops, I was chatting, not live. Quebec Homestead said, am I not supposed to know? There you go. I didn't want to say it. Farmall Fanatic has it. That's right. He got it about, Farmall, a week and a half ago. Farmall has it. You can only see it on desktop.
Yeah, it's only available on desktop right now. It is still experimental. They're rolling it out slowly, so eventually everybody's going to have it. And for now, it is only $2. So I hope they are going to expand it that people can choose the option of what kind, you know?
See, I'm not seeing it yet still on his, or is...
Maybe because of the extensions, it haven't updated yet.
Yeah, it might be.
Because
that's why I wasn't sure. I knew he had it, but we couldn't see it at first, so I was wondering. There you go. I'm looking right now. Make sure to check out Farmall, folks, so you can see it. And if he does have it, you know what? Clap for him. I was going to say give him a clap. That doesn't sound so good.
Whimsy Creek Art also has it. Yeah, it's slowly going to be for everyone, but right now it's still an experimental phase. So that means that around 1-2% of people have it only. Well, by the way, I'm going to say thank you to Laurie of Life by alerting us of this new update quite a while ago, actually. Wait, we get charged full international shipping even though it comes from Teespring's outlet in Liverpool. That is crazy.
That's strange.
That is so crazy. I know. And we only go with Teespring because majority of our viewers are from US. We would rather do it ourselves here.
Yeah.
But the shipping is not even shipping. It's astronomical, everything.
Canada is
here.
horrible for shipping. Horrible.
Yeah, even from one Canadian province to another, it's like you better don't send anything. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. We try to put reasonable prices, guys. So, and that's why usually when we add new items, we also run discount codes as well, knowing very well how much the shipping is, hoping that would outweigh the shipping, because free shipping discount only applies to US. See, if we do that. But if we give you the discount code, you can apply it, and we hope that would outweigh your shipping costs instead.
Are coming in, but Pusa, your video is skipping. I'm going to try something. You just talk for a second.
Now, guys, if you can refresh it, I would do appreciate it. Maybe that would help as well. Looks like YouTube is having some problems. Why can't see any other products than the mug in your store? Because that one is only for Push Studios. That's a separate option. I gotta transfer it over. Blue Ridge Group is our main merchandise store, and it doesn't. It's cross posts, but it doesn't have the mugs there. So I have to cross-post it. But if you want to see all the merchandise that we have, except for the Push Love mugs and stickers, then please go over to our store on Teespring. And like I said, Fab 20. I hope that outweighs some money from that shipping cost that you have, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the amazing words here. And the video is okay for Tony and Big Tony family here.
And Farmall said it's okay.
Pick is fine too. So refresh if it skips for you.
Yeah, because I just ran a speed test. There you go. I mean, we're not. It's not dragging us down much at all. We're set at 8,000 and that. So I just wanted to go and double check in case something was happening with our network tonight. So, but thank you all for letting us know. And we do appreciate it, even if it's only on your end and everybody else is okay. It's still at least we know, because if nobody tells us that it is widespread, we would have no idea. So, thank you to all you guys. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Next question.
Next question here was from Pixel Live about the star rating system. She's reminding us.
Those stars help a lot. So please, if you really like what we're doing and you see them, please hit them. If you think we're worth it, we appreciate it. The 5 stars, it really does help a lot with the algorithm. It's a great new way that YouTube is kind of looking at as a better way to evaluate what you actually do think of a channel versus the likes and stuff like that. It's not taking over it, but it does have a lot of presence. Inspired John, got to put my boy to bed. You have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for coming. Great to see you. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Alex Express 3, by the way, driving and listening. Be safe out there, and thank you so much. Always a pleasure having you in. So, yeah, the star system is a great thing, I think. And like I say, if you ever get it offered and you like what we do, if you guys can hit those stars, it makes a big, big difference.
Yes, and don't skip it, please. It really helps to get discovered by YouTube, as we talked about that 2 weeks ago. And lots of people disregard it as just another survey, but it actually helps creators, so don't skip it, please.
Yep.
Takes literally a second to fill it out. Next question.
Cooking green. You like that one? Yeah. I was just having it coming about to come on. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to sound too right. So there you go.
Aussie Alchemist asked, does YouTube give you any revenue for views, or does the revenue come from ads only?
From ads only. They're ad generated. And if somebody has premium, you get a percentage from them, actually a better percentage when they watch your stuff. But yes, it's ad based. That's how it works. Unless you qualify for one of their like grant type of things they're doing for developing content and that, but that's not an easy thing to get into. So short answer to what you asked, yes, it's advertising. Leonard Shea, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And Pixel Pizza Team, what was the code for the new shirt? That's for the old stuff, right?
No, for everything.
For everything as well? Okay, okay. I thought it was only for the old stuff. Yes, Farmel has premium. Boom! That's right. No advertisements. And he's worth a lot having in here, so you want to keep people like Farmel happy, they have premium. There's good rates for having those good folks in here, so.
Very funny, Philip. Okay, Our Haunted Travels asks, do you know a list of words someplace that, a list of words that YouTube doesn't like and is more likely to not give you money for? I just reworded it in a very nice way. We did a couple of videos on that.
Yep, one has my favorite thumbnail of all time that I've ever made, which most people never got the joke. I thought a lot of people watched it because it's a Canadian show, it's in the States, but was the 40 pages you can't say on YouTube, which of course was based on the show You Can't Do That on Television. And there you list them, and we've even done updates on that since then. We can't, of course, discuss them here, but they're on our Discord still, I believe.
No, I took it off, but if you're interested, you can DM us, or if a lot of you are interested in their new channels, I'll put it back on Discord. I just don't want it to hang out there for too long, so I had it there for a limited time when we talked about it. If you guys are interested, and I can put it back on Discord, so you can grab it from there. The list is being updated all the time as well. It gives an insight. It's not 100%. Valid, and now you can remember that yellow coin or demonetization doesn't comply only what you have in your title. There's a whole bunch of things that come in play with that, but if you can eliminate that, especially I know for haunted channels that is a problem, then definitely you can use it. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the chat and I'll add it to our Discord so you can grab it there. Oh my God, Pixelpia, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Such a sweetheart. and you're gonna be surprised when you see that list. I know every second already. Okay, all the bad words. This and that. Yes, there's some stuff in there that's a given. It's scary stuff. Is how many things are not that are not a given that you would never think in a million years. It's common words. I still can't get over the brand of toothpaste and what it's connected to. That blew me away. Like I had to go. A lot of them we had to go look up. Like some things had no connection that I had ever heard of. So, yeah, I watched You Can't Do That on Television so much I picked up a Canadian accent for the longest time, no matter live. So it's oh my God, that's awesome. And the Trip says that's cool. Yeah, Alanis Morissette. That's where she got her start. Yeah.
We have a question from ATGH Travels. Why is that? If I understand right, the question is, why do ads show for the channels that don't have the requirements met for monetization?
Oh, I thought you were answering. Go ahead.
Because, as Andrew was answering earlier, YouTube has a right to monetize any kind of content. Monetization for you means only that you're getting a part of that revenue. So even if the channel doesn't have 4,000, hours and 1,000 subscribers, you might still see the ads on the videos because YouTube chose to put those ads there. All that means that the creator is not getting a penny from it. That's all.
Yep, that's right. They're not bound to it or anything like that. It was more of a way to promote creators to start upping their game. That's exactly what was the initial push for it.
That's why when somebody says, "Oh, I have an ads now, I'm monetized," that doesn't automatically means that you can have ads and still not be monetized.
Cemetery equals limited massacre. No. Interesting. Our haunted travels. That's really interesting.
I'll send you the thing. I have a couple of them, so I can sit and combine them.
We've been yellow coined so much lately. We're kind of gun shy right now at this point.
Yeah, I thought that you have it, by the way. But anyway, Sean, message me and I'll send it to you.
Bugsy Evil Deeds, by the way, it's nice to see you. And Quebec Homestead's got to head out. I'm heading out. I need to wash my animal smell off before bed. Hashtag family. That's right. Once again, for all the great. You're so welcome. It's always a pleasure to have you in here. And also, Gaming Rubik's Liam just came in the house. And there's Muskie Hans is in the house, by the way.
Ooh.
A very early guest of ours. Muskie Hans, how are you doing? What a fantastic surprise. Good to see you.
Awesome.
That is awesome to see you in here. It's one of the more interesting guests in the first season. Really one of those ones that just had everybody hooked and that. So.
Yeah, and with some connection to Colorado Martini. Terra Studio says if they have copyrighted material too. Yes, obviously. And thank you. Hello, by the way. Yes, if you're using copyrighted material and you don't get a strike for it or a guideline or anything like that, and somebody claims it not as a strike but as a claim, then yes, obviously they do get revenue from it. But again, you don't. So yeah, that's the difference right there. We're fuzzy apparently. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Is everybody getting that as well? Are we going fuzzy? How much cursing would there have to be in order to monetize your videos?
Yeah, I know lots of people try to do that for COPPA.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No, nice try. All my kiddies, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. How to email you, Cooking Green? Just go to our About section and you can catch our email right there. That's probably the easiest way to grab it. Fuzzy comes and goes, Arhana Charles says. Interesting.
It's not the camera, because I'm looking at the camera and it's not defocusing, so it's something with YouTube.
And I tested our speed is good. CPU usage is only 4 or 5%. Kilobytes per second. We're at 8,000. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Yeah, and some people haven't, the trips, for example, don't have any issues. So I don't know.
Raising a single mom, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Val's review says no fuzzy. Thank goodness for Pusa. Oh, thank goodness for Z-Speed. You guys are the ones that make us look good. The Popcorn Kid says you look great to me. Hope you're all doing fantastic. This is for the trips and everybody else. That's a shot of Alanis Morissette when she was on. You can't do that on television. There she is. There. Where if she had known life would take her. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Want to go to the next question?
Gaming Rubik's Liam is a comment to your comment. Sometimes, see, you can get demonetized when you have mature content as well. So YouTube now has both sides now. There's COPPA with all the kids-friendly things that you shouldn't be having. And then there is mature content, which is for 18 plus only. And if you have that, you also are demonetized. For example, if you do have videos and you mark them as age restricted, you won't be monetized for it. Or a live stream age restricted, you won't get monetized for it. So, he most likely fell into the other side of it. You gotta try to be somewhere in the middle for 13 plus. That's, well, like Andrew said, TV ready. That's what we all have to think about when we are doing our content.
More than ever, folks, more than ever. It's... we can sit and gripe about it all the time and complain about it, but in the end, it's like we made the choice to come on here, and we also have the choice to leave here. And I'm not saying shut up and put up. It just means it's okay to blow off steam, but, YouTube is turning the way it is. It's a juggernaut. Same as we were talking a while ago, like other ones coming up and that. It's not so easy to just come up and knock YouTube out of place. It's the second biggest search engine in the world. That's like just saying, oh, well, there's a new search engine out and it's going to take over Google. Eventually there will be. There's nothing lasts forever, especially this day and age. But it's not going to be such an easy trek. It's not going to be, in 6 months this one's going to be number one. We hear that all the time about other things, going on. And, oh, my God, go to this one, go to this platform and all this stuff. It's dreaming in Technicolor. It really is. It's such a tiny percentage of what YouTube has. It's not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure. So...
possibly Pixelp. I mean, the screen ratios for now is the same, but more and more different types of TV screens and computer screens like Andrew's here are coming out. So the old 916 is not going to be so general anymore. So yeah, it's possible.
Like,
It's
look how long
possible.
3.4 took. Like, forever it was there. And then 69 came out. And exactly, the phones are playing more because they're becoming more ergonomical. That's exactly what it is. And playing with the restraints and that to make it fit as much as possible. So there's going to be, it's going to be harder as content creators to keep up with them all. But nonetheless, Broussard Homestead, how are you? Just jumped in for a few minutes to say hello. Love love the accents. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like we were talking one night about French heritage, and that Brossard is such a popular name here in Quebec. A lot of streets. There's a trucking company, a ton of stuff with Brossard into it. Next question,
Well, we have next question from Our Family, Our Journey. If we have a family channel, should we always try to start the video with something exciting? You should always start a video with something exciting.
Family or not, exactly. You know, one of the things that I find works the best is this, you know, out at the beach, big wind comes across, blows the umbrella, goes flying, the kids are all around, and then jump to your quick, very, very short intro, 4 or 5 seconds or something like that, all this today on, and then go into your story. It's all about a hook. Got to use the same practices that you've seen in television. They're all there for a reason. Food Forest Permaculture, always great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. Much love and respect to you as well. Hope you're doing great. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. And Our Haunted Travels is taking off. A channel been with us from the very beginning, folks. If you do not have Our Haunted Travels, please grab them up. Fantastic husband and wife duo. You're not going to be disappointed. They are beyond awesome. Early on guest of ours. Thank you so much for being here. We realized the hard way that we can't film in restaurants. Copyrights. Yes, raising a single mom, you got to be very careful with that kind of stuff.
Definitely, but now with a new copyright, you can with a background.
Yes, as long as it's not predominant, you do your best. You can't make it the forefront, but if you're in the restaurant and you hear a little bit of Alanis Morissette, because I was talking about, I still got her picture up actually there. If you hear a bit of that in the background and you're not doing it like to just play her song, it's just a bit of ambience, you can get an exclusion onto that as well now, so which is quite cool. They're getting a little bit easier, but you've got to be very careful that you're not focusing onto it, you're not singing along with it, not, you know, engaging with it. You've almost done your best not to be part of it. So the old example, you can't go to a fair where I don't know, a band from the 80s is playing and sit there and hold it in front of the tent for a couple of minutes, like straight on, and say, oh, it was a background. That doesn't cut it. It's got to be ambient at best. So,
Food Forest Permaculture, good to see you. We apologize for the fuzzy picture for those of you that have it. I don't know why.
Is many still getting it?
Oh, some. And I did just run if there are YouTube down or anything. Nothing has been reported as for now, so... it's just most likely some of the YouTube things. Once again, nothing like globally, but just local thing. The question was from Hustle Nation. What's your opinion on using Google Ads to promote your videos within YouTube search? Any cons?
AdSense, like AdSensing your
like making a video that would run in front of other video. As
we thought about it. We use advertising in Facebook for our business. We have used that. As for using it here, we haven't used it yet. It is something I'm looking at. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be 2 years since we came back to YouTube on the 20th, and we are going to have some updates for you. That maybe might even involve that part as well. But nonetheless, it is something we looked into. But it's harder when you're smaller to make an impact. That's the only thing about it. It better be something really eye-catching. Put your best foot forward. I don't have the link right now. Damn it, I had some really good links onto it. I was just reading up onto it again to see everything updated and some good advice from YouTube University stuff on that. So, but it is, to make a dent, it's going to cost some money, and is it worth it in the end is a big question. Are you selling stuff that's going to generate revenue from it and that? Is it gonna, but it does bring in some true links. Now, some people have said on the other side too, that YouTube just gets people and accounts views even if they just see it in the preview and they think it's a scam half the time and stuff like that. But just it's a commitment, and you don't have to put up much money for it, but you're also not going to get as much result out of it, of course. It's not like it's going to get seen by 20 million people. Husband and wife, great. Oh, that's okay. Awesome. Glad you're connecting.
Casho's Amazing Adventures. How do we handle karaoke channels? Does copyright disclaimer work? Do they not get monetized?
check your songs carefully. You can check them in your creator studio and see if they do have copyright, what the copyright is associated with it. Some of them you are allowed to do covers and stuff, but they take all the proceeds from it. I'm still very weary of it because what happens if a catalog of songs gets sold tomorrow to another company and they don't want it shared whatsoever, and you wake up and all of a sudden your channel's gone because you got hit with multiple copyright strikes while you were sleeping. It has happened. So it's hard. I don't know what to say for karaoke channels that's comforting. I don't want to bring you down. I'm just very worried about that kind of stuff, and I don't see it getting any easier is the hard part. And remember, YouTube has a hands-off approach to copyright. You have to deal solely with the copyright holder, and that can make things quite messy as well. Ozzy, you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no disclaimers work really on YouTube. There's no such thing as disclaimers. One disclaimer, and only one, is about if you're doing some kind of experiments of science and so on, you actually have to put a disclaimer if a child, let's say, have to have an adult or specialist, expert supervision while doing it. Other than that, all the disclaimers that you see there, might as well not be there because they don't care.
Under Article 176 of this and that, and this channel, another one I'm seeing a lot since COPA came out. This is made for adults. My content is not for children. YouTube does not care about it. COPA, the FCC does not care about it. Nobody cares about it. I'm using this material copyright under the Sharing Act of 1976. Nobody cares about it. That's a simple fact. Whether it's in your video, your description, your about section, wherever it's put, they don't care about it. The Sneaky Fox, how are you tonight? Thank you so very much for that. Do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Hey, you. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. The Sneaky Fox. Thank you so much for
living
the
up
super
to the
sticker,
name.
super
Always
chat.
just pops in like that. Thank you so very much for that. And the poor Urban Explorer a while ago was in the middle of talking and said we would do it after. And I completely
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Urban Explorer for the first time watching us on TV. Forgets the chat, he says. We're so exciting just to watch us TV. Are we made for TV? I don't know. Thank you so much. And yeah, no problem, guys.
There, Philip Cockram, I got copyright on 50-year-old Christmas songs that were made in the background. This is a welcome change. Yeah, it is. It gives us a little bit more to work with, so. But still, I still err on the side of caution. Try to avoid it whenever possible. That's the main thing. Andrew, fire her literally. Oh my God, Queen Helen Casey's cracking the whip. She wants more out of you.
Oh my goodness, guys.
She's cracking the whip. The copyright owner can monetize your video even if you are not monetized. Definitely.
YouTube can monetize video if you're not monetized.
Once again, folks, the only thing that monetization means is you get there's other benefits to it, but as far as YouTubers creating and all the rules and guidelines, everything is the same across the board, except now you get a bit of the money that's generated from it. That's the only thing that's different. Everything else is c'est la vie for both.
Lots of times when we talk about new changes on YouTube, people, well, but I'm not monetized. It doesn't apply to me. I'm not monetized. I'm fine. No. You can have one video and no subscribers and still get strike for something.
Yep.
Okay.
Most definitely. Cover your ears or Xeni will blow them off. Cover your ears or Xeni will blow them off. Oh my God. Oh my Steve.
We're going NPR style now. Sneaky Fox.
Well, I don't know. I think they're missing a bit of it. I think you need
No, well, my goal for the year is NPR. I'm working on my voice.
Well, thank you there, Sneaky Fox, for that super chat, and we really do appreciate it. And we're going to give you a big hoorah here from all of us here at the station. That's right, 97.7 Pusa you're listening to. That's right. And join us next week as the Sanskrit people are going to sing Hallelujah, a tribute to Leonard Cohen. Have a good evening.
And look at that. We have Sane Enterprises joining us.
Oh my God almighty. You got to get up for that. Sane Enterprises. How are you? Sane Enterprises. What is going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. an early on guest, him and the missus. Great to see you. And Ortero Studios, another early guest of ours. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Bob Pusa Ross. There you go. There you go. That's right. We're having a super chat right now, and things are getting a little crazy here. Ooh. Excited. Okay. Here's the Pusa bot. Ooh, I'm the Pusa bot. I'm botting Pusa's channel on the Pusa bot. That's right. Sorry for getting a little loud for you all, folks, but things have been known to get crazy here. That's right. Let me take
Tina is in the house as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Tina. They're like, what's going on?
Ooh, this cocoa. This is made. This is, what is it? Friendly, what do they call that? You know, where they protect the farmers and all that, responsibly bought and all that. And they want to come on and sing a song for you for making this coffee. So there you go, folks. That's something else that's going to be happening here in the very near future.
We want to welcome Stephen Porter.
On Pusa 97.7. Oh, well, welcome there. It's great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to see you and hope you're doing great.
Tommy Bites TV. Hello and welcome.
Oh, look. There's a lark just landed outside. Let's pause for a second. Oh, look at that little fella's just eating. That's right. You can check it out on our live cam to catch all the updates of all that craziness with that lark. What a silly bird, to be sure.
What is lark?
Bird.
And Papa roams outdoors. Your microphone and your headphones are just fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Here you go.
This is
wasn't that exciting?
This is a new format.
That's a new format. That's right. That's right. Easy listening with Pusa Studios. That's right. Now we're going to listen to the sweet sounds of Seal.
You know, 2 years are coming up for our existence here on YouTube, and
yeah, that's right. We're taking a new approach.
We are pivoting.
That's right.
For narration radio.
New management.
Pusa Studios.
New management. They're telling. That's right. Digger Evans, what is happening? I can just mention the kind of what the hell? Yeah, how are you? Live the life, LTL. How are you? Great to see you. I got to stop and put myself to sleep, and probably it's doing the same to you folks at home.
Oh, they're coming in. So.
I thought it was either my mic or my ears, and it was getting old really fast. Yes, Papa Roams. I agree. Missy C, how are you? Great to see you. Sorry for being late. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything important. No worries. You can always go back and play the replay, which once the live stream's over, we'll add the timestamps to it as well. So
and the links, of course, of all the resources we talked about, ads, restricted ads today at the beginning of the live stream.
That's right. Ortero Studios, how are you? I celebrated 2 years last week. That is freaking awesome, man. What a time. Okay, when you pick it up, now it's getting old on me. It really hit there. I agree.
I'm glad somebody finally. Thank you. Studios.
Thank you so much, Papa Roan, for addressing the elephant in the room. Thank you so very much. And no, before she starts, I'm gonna. Because you're gonna do the whole thing. See, guys, see what he calls me. See what he does. It's an expression.
See, I didn't see the comment, so.
Come watch Andrew get a migraine, folks. That's right before your very eyes. What is in the coffee, Bougie Boy? I'm not sure, but her son put it together. And he seems pretty on the straight and narrow side.
Papa Rome says that he was getting old. not what I was doing. So.
No. No, he didn't like it. It's going to stop. I agree with him. We're leaving it at that one. Really enjoyed it. Got to go. ATGH Travels. Andy, you have a fantastic time. Another past guest of us from early on. Hope you're having a great one. Stay awesome, you and the family. Other questions, hon?
No, we don't have any more questions, guys. And I think this week is going to be quite interesting. We have Valentine's Day. We have 20th coming up. It's going to be interesting. All
right. Is there any last questions from everybody? Sane Auto is then here now. So just Sane Auto and Sane Auto Enterprises. There you go. Working the both channels. Welcome to you both. Hope
the
you're
most in love couple.
Oh my God, the art vlogs.
Hello.
Wow. How are you? My God, it's like old home week again. Loving that. How are you?
Homecoming.
Yeah. No, that's what they call little towns. Also, they call it old home week. Yeah. No, it doesn't mean like you go to an old home or anything like that. Yeah. Before that happens, before that gets said.
Wow, good to see you guys. Good to see all of you. And no matter if you're new or have been here a long time ago or coming here every night, we love seeing you.
I know I came in really late, but always enjoy, as you all know, seeing you guys and everyone. Always such a warm, fun place to. Well, you guys are the ones that make it what it is, folks. And that's something that you really have to appreciate and learn early on. Audience appreciation is everything. Realizing who makes you look good, and you guys definitely make us look amazing. I can't thank you enough for it. So thank you to each and every one of you for all that you do, folks. Hey, so if I had a baby just at the end of the video, what do I call? What do I call? She wasn't the whole video. Sorry, video skipping, and you texted.
You're good.
Okay. Thank you.
Short answer, you're good.
And thank you so much, Saint Otto. Do appreciate it. Everyone smashed the like button in insane amount of F times. I love that. I love that. It's great to see you guys. Hope you're doing fantastic. Channel we've known guys pretty much right from the beginning, so it's always awesome to see you. Kayla, Madeline, welcome. Hope you're doing fantastic. Remember, folks, don't move a muscle. The last person to comment in the chat tonight, as we do every night now, will get a free shout out the next time we go on. The chat's active for a couple of minutes after we end, and the last person we screenshot it, and we give you a shout out on the next live stream at the beginning. So tonight, do we still have our winner up? Did I leave it? Yes, I did. Our winner from last night. Well, let's just give that name out again. Magnolia Money was the last one to leave a comment in our content. So there you go. Magnolia Money, folks, was the last one last night. So definitely, if you guys haven't. If you guys have a few minutes, make sure to stay around to the very end and do that as well. It's great seeing you all. Stay awesome, my friends, and we'll be seeing you again very soon. Thank you for all we do. Oh. Oh my God Almighty! This is horrible.
It is.
This is such bad taste. Such bad taste. Boys are some low people on YouTube. I'm in shock over that one. I can't believe somebody would do that. I'll tell you short, just so you guys know what's going on. Somebody that just came in, a channel with the name of somebody who just passed away about 2 days ago. There's some pretty low things that happen on this platform sometimes. Some people got no morals whatsoever.
One of the YouTubers that was mods in lots of the channels passed away. And somebody just came in using her name. But
I can't believe that.
It's unbelievable what people are doing. Oh, wow. Well, I hope your life is much better place than what you have created here. Yep. Whoever have been doing it, that's crazy.
Yeah, don't even change the flow. You're right, the Popcorn Kid. Folks, you guys are absolutely fantastic, and you're absolutely right. If you haven't hit that like button, please do, folks. It helps out a lot. We'll be on tomorrow. And don't forget to be the last one to comment in the chat, folks. Last one gets a free shout-out, folks. So make sure you chat it out for a couple of minutes. It only lasts for a couple of minutes after we're done. But the last one, we'll screenshot it. You'll get your shout-out tomorrow night. As well as your selfies. Get them out there, folks. Love seeing them, and we're sharing them around. Flood Family skits and all you folks, sorry that we're just closing as you're coming in, but you can definitely go back and catch the...
And what's tomorrow, by the way? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow we have our Push, guys. So if you are under 1K, let us know tomorrow. We're going to play our Push game. So join us 7 p.m. Eastern. As always, you can be on the board, and it's gonna get intense, guys. Every time we play the game, there's more and more channels that want to get on the board, so I would suggest you drop by ASAP. But even if you are late to the party, as you say, you still can get on the board as well. So come in when you can. We love seeing you. Under a 1K tomorrow, that's right. And even if you're over 1K, you're still more than welcome to join and have some fun together with us 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Thursday at 1 p.m. is our daytime shout-out wheel. Well, and Friday is Valentine's Day, so we'll see what we do on that one.
That's right, folks. Until then, we'll see you again soon. A ton of love to you all. Be well to each other, and be good on this platform. Spread the good stuff. Take care. Bye now.